Good morning. It's Wednesday. Thank you, Latrice, for reminding me about the Bobby Brown movie on BET last night. It's pretty good. I did not know that he dated Janet Jackson. I wonder how his life would have turned out if he would have been with her instead of Whitney. He gets blamed for turning Whitney on drugs, but they say she had a drug problem before him, which I can believe. I can believe that. Definitely. But Whitney and Robin, what was going on there? But part 2 comes on tonight. I already got it ready for the DVR to tape. And towards the last half of it, I really have to rewatch part 1 because I lost focus. So I'm going to have to watch it again, guys. It's a shame how drugs can really destroy lives, man. She was so talented, but she never could kick that habit. So sad. My sister started using these silicone applicators and she loves them. All of your product gets used. And it's just, they're so much easier to clean than brushes. I don't think I ever can go back to using brushes to apply foundation. Had to restock. Love this stuff. And of course, before I got started, I used my Clean Color primer. Not saying any other primer wouldn't work, but I like that, and it's in the budget. I don't think the tag is on. Yeah, $2.99. And I also use the setting spray. Well, is that what they call it? No. Well, yeah, makeup setting spray. Okay. I'm not an expert. I have learned a lot from YouTube, and I continue to learn a lot from YouTube, and even from some of you guys have shared some tips with me. And I was telling my sister, when I look at old pictures, back then I thought I was doing a good job, and I look like somebody should have pulled me to the side and said, it's not Halloween. I'm eager to get this day started. I have a difficult family meeting ahead this afternoon. It's hard when you're dealing with a patient's family that is in serious denial, and they think they're doing the right thing for their loved one, but they're not. And there is help available. Like I told you guys, I work with mental health. And there's help available. You know, unfortunately, the internet has been a gift and a curse, because everybody looks everything up, and of course medications, they all have side effects. But now, since the internet and all this information is available, everybody's a doctor, and they can tell you how to do your job that you do every day and have been doing for years, because they read something on the internet. I had to have a total hysterectomy in 2016. And I had I don't know how many years it's been out, but it's fairly new. I had a robotic hysterectomy. That's when the doctor controls the instruments, almost like she's playing a video game. Okay. I had 5 incisions across my abdomen, and I went home the same day. I think I woke up from the surgery. The surgery was like 6 hours. I think I woke up at 6:30 p.m. and I was walking out of the hospital at 8. Now, is that safe for a major surgery? I wanted to go home personally. And because I had a catheter during the surgery, I couldn't leave until I voided 100 mLs, okay, of urine. I wanted to get out of there so bad. I was trying to, and I'm a nurse, so this is bad. I was trying to put some water in the specimen hat, but that nurse was on me. I think she caught me because I wanted to go home. But I brought that up to say, before I had the surgery, I did not do any research. Because the internet, like I said, it's a gift and a curse. You know, you're doing one thing, and I didn't want any negativity, and I just didn't want any negativity. And you will drive yourself crazy looking up things online and stuff like that. But I'm not going to lie. I did watch on YouTube, there was a video of the surgery, because I wanted to know what was going to be happening. But I did watch a YouTube video of the surgery. But other than that, I tried to stay away. And I did watch a couple of videos of women who've had the surgery, of their success stories. And of course, I had to stop myself, because of course you're going to have great recoveries, and then you're going to see bad recoveries. And I didn't want to get myself all stressed out. And I was blessed to have a great recovery, and I went back to work in 2 weeks, and I felt good. I mean, I had to have it. I didn't have a choice. And I knew my baby days were over, so you know, I had to have it. My mother had one. I had mine at 39. And my mom had hers 41, 42 maybe. So. But it just, the internet has made my job harder. Easier and harder. How can I say that? Makes no sense, right? But it makes it harder because everyone has access to it. And again, like I said, everybody's a doctor now. So I'm just hoping that meeting goes smooth. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm glad you guys enjoyed my little rainbows vacation haul. And it wasn't really a haul. I just couldn't resist those shades. And I'm looking for, like I said, fill-in outfits. But I've been rocking with them for a while. A lot of those shades you see the celebrities wear, and also those designer shades, you can find ones that look just like it. AliExpress also has a lot of nice sunglasses. Again, that's a China-based website, and shipping takes forever, and then you just don't know what you're going to get. I'd rather stick with rainbows. But a lot of those sites like Fashion Nova, what's another one? Damn it, Forever 21, Charlotte Russe. I mean, they have some stuff, but I think as far as sunglasses, I think rainbows is the best. I think rainbows is the best. When I go away, I need new outfits. I don't know. I just like to pop tags. And I coordinate everything. You got to coordinate. Just the glue. Swimsuits I'm good on. I bought two bathing suits when I went to Kmart last. They're going out of business. And I just was in Jamaica in June. So I have bathing suits from that trip. So we're only going for 4 days, guys. But during the day, you know, I have to have my swimsuits and my cover-ups. And then at night, you need an outfit for dinner. So, and then maybe an outfit during the day if you leave the resort or you're going on an excursion, which I don't plan to do. I don't plan to do. But you never know. I had given my sister, and I was looking all over, and now I can't find it. Maybe the elf store has it. It was the eyebrow stencils, okay? They're clear plastic, and you put them in place, and then you just fill in the eyebrows, and they had different shapes, like different kind of arches and stuff like that. I'm looking through my glam cart saying, I know it's here. I gave it to my sister. She came over the day I got married and helped, I don't want to say she helped me get ready. She did this little getting ready bridal photo shoot. My sister's freaking hilarious, seriously. And she's taking all these pictures of me, but I wasn't dressed. Like, I had on, I think, my girdle Not even a roll, but I'm doing my face. And as I'm getting ready, she's taking pictures of me. But the problem is, I was saying to myself, how is she not getting my body? Like, how is she just getting my face? Well, she wasn't. She got the whole package. And my brother-in-law, he's a tech guy, and he was going through the pictures, and he was like, whoa, whoa, my sister's crazy. And I should have known better. That was kind of racy. That was like a racy, get ready with me, bridal shoot. But I didn't do anything big. It was small, okay? A civil ceremony I've shared with you guys. To spend $5, $6, $7, y'all know I'm the Dollar Tree queen, but don't get it twisted. I'm not cheap. I'm not going to buy something if it looks like it costs $1, okay? Let's just be clear on that. And if I want something bad enough, I will pay full price. But if I could save money, like those home decor pieces that I showed you, why should I get pumpkins from Pier 1? Why should I get pumpkins from Marshall's, Burlington, anywhere else for $5 and up when I can get them and they look beautiful for $1? So that's my rationale. Okay? So, to spend money on a wedding. Okay, sure, there are going to be people there that are happy for you. But then some people just go to be nosy. And then some people just go to eat and drink. Let's keep it real. Okay, so you're paying $100 a plate and they still talk shit. I don't know if I shared with you guys, there was somebody at my job who got married. And you know, it was a, I'm going to say a budget wedding. Okay. And her dress was talked about. Her venue was talked about. The food was talked about. Her makeup was talked about. What about being happy for someone? Two people that they're pledging their love, their lives before God. That's what a wedding is all about. And a lot of people don't go to the most important part, which is the nuptials. They go straight to the reception. So I wasn't doing that. I'm not feeling that. I wasn't doing that. And I'm happy with the way I did it. Like I said, I rather travel, go on vacation, and enjoy life. You know? But I don't knock anybody else who has that $100,000 wedding or who has that dream wedding. I don't knock you. I don't. Okay, I'm just lost here. Okay, I did the concealer. All right, this is something new, guys, that I got. This is from Clean Color. This is the maker of the primer and setting spray that I use. This is Clean Color Banana Loose Powder. Brightening setting powder. Now, I really don't need brightening. But I bought it from my beauty supply. And one day I'm going to take you guys on the tour of my beauty supply because it is thebomb.com. But I was watching a tutorial on the setting powder. And they're saying for some complexions, it's loose. For some complexions, you know, it's a color correcting powder, okay? And you could use it under the eyes. You can use it to lighten some areas. And also it will help correct dark circles and all this other stuff. I'm not a makeup expert, guys. I just get in front of the mirror and I do what I do. But for me, it doesn't really give me that brightening effect. But I'm just going to use it to set my foundation. And thank you, Life Macari, for pointing that out to me. Because I'm not an expert, guys. I'm really not. I'd be lying if I told you that I'm an expert. And my worst fear, one of my girlfriends asked me to, could she come over and we do makeup together. And that was my worst fear. And I'm not going to lie, I got out of it because I'm not an expert. And I don't like to do something that I don't feel 100% confident in. And especially if you think you're coming over here and getting a tutorial from me. And then you leave like, how come when she does it, it looks a certain way? But look what she did to me. I wanted no parts of it. I don't think she watches my video, but that's my confession, girl, if you are. Because I'm not an expert. I'm just learning as I go. I'm not even doing it the way he said do it. He said press and roll. Press and roll. I'm not even doing that. I do things my way. But this was, what, $2.99, $3.99? It wasn't expensive. Whenever I invest a lot of money in makeup, I'm not happy, guys. You know? And name brand products are good, but that doesn't, you know, there are some other products out there that are just as good. But because they're not from Sephora or other places, they don't get any, they don't get recognized. Enough of this banana powder. But anyway, guys, this is something new that I'm doing, okay? And I can say I notice a difference. This phone is freaking driving me crazy with the blur, not blur, blur, not blur. Sick of it. Okay. I don't know what I'm wearing. I have a feeling of what I'm wearing, but I don't know for sure what I'm wearing. At this point, I really don't care anymore. I just want to get there and get out. And I just love this highlighter. Okay, this is my everyday. What's the name of this company? Milani. Now this I paid $10 for. That's balling for me. Sorry about the glare. Oh, that's balling for me. This is strobe light. And I just like it. If you guys are familiar with the crayon case, I bought 2 of her highlighters, Angloa and Rosy Gloez. Maybe one day I'll use them. I just wasn't a fan. I don't think it looks good on me, but it looks good on other people. And they were like $15 each. Again, that's balling for me. Balling. Like, you won't be able to tell me nothing with my shades. My new sunnies. Won't be able to tell me nothing. Y'all should see me at the red lights. I act a fool at the red lights. The services for that young lady Ruben had sent me. I still have to go on that GoFundMe, y'all. I have to do that today. And I have to attach it if you're interested. For the young lady who was dismembered. She went to go help her friend. And I don't want to say her name wrong. Her name is Lisa. Last name I don't want to say wrong, guys. It said something about a viewing. I mean, I know she was dismembered, but I don't know if it could be an open casket. I don't know the extent that she was dismembered. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to do green today. I think I'm going to wear green. This is one of my Dollar Tree LA Colors eyeshadows. Somebody told me that they went there looking and they couldn't find anything. I haven't primed my eyes yet. Lately, the makeup section, besides those lipsticks, those miscolored lipsticks, they haven't had anything. Now, I like the fact that they're matte and they don't make your lips feel super dry. Like most mattes, I have to apply something, but not with them. Okay, but the problem with me, how I feel, is the colors are off. And it's hard. You guys are not really seeing it in person. Sometimes on the camera, I don't think you guys can see what I see, at least. So I'm really disappointed about that. You know what I mean? But, to be a matte, it does feel good on the lips. Don't make your lips feel dry. Because I love matte, but I hate that feeling. Oh my God, I hate it. I hate dry skin, and I hate seeing people with dry skin. When I see somebody with dry skin, that makes me put on lotion. Because I just can't stand it. Susan, I hope you're feeling better. I really do. We take a lot of things for granted. I have to catch myself sometimes, guys. You know, I think I put on something on YouTube. Not YouTube, Facebook yesterday. One of my posts. And I forgot what I said exactly, but Ruben said smile or something, and I said why, or what's so good about today. He said you're alive, and that's something we take for granted. My girlfriend that I told you, whose daughter passed away with lupus, went back to work. When did she go back to work? Monday or Sunday, one of those days, and she's having a hard time. You know, the funeral's over. Her mother went back, you know, to North Carolina. And I'm sure the phone calls and the traffic have shut down. You're not shut down or slowed down. And you're dealing with the fact that it's real, it happened. You're dealing with that. Now you have to really face it. You know? I think it's that initial shock. I think somebody had said recently that Leandra did an interview and she still thinks he's going to walk through the door. You know what I mean? And I remember driving, like I told you guys, for the first 30 days, I would go to the cemetery straight from work. I was working at a hospital at that time. And I would just, I'm exit 32 and the cemetery's exit 35. And I would just keep driving to the cemetery. Did that for a month. And even after the funeral, I remember driving home and I said to myself, oh, I should go see Mommy and Pop today. And this is months after the funeral, so I guess it does take a while. You know? I'm sure it does, so. For people. You know, I won't say I know or want to know what she's feeling. I mean, that's your child. But I'm speaking of losing my father. And there's nothing you can say. And me personally, I don't think I say too much because you don't know what to say. Like I told you what that person told me, cheer up, life goes on, you know. All we can do is just pray for her, you know. But if you watch some of those Asha Sharon videos, that's the young lady who I found on YouTube. She suffered and spent many, many days in the hospital. It was so sad. I watched a little bit of her 30th birthday she spent in the hospital. Was it back in April or May? And then one of her videos, she was saying she spent Thanksgiving in the hospital. She spent Christmas in the hospital. It's a horrible disease. And she seemed like she had so much to offer the world. And she was so beautiful, so full of energy, so full of life. And, you know, only God knows why certain people go through certain things. And the people that are healthiest, never sick, who instead of adding to the world, while they're here, they wreak so much evil. It's just something that I won't understand. Something I won't understand. It's just very sad, you know what I mean? Let me blend a little bit better, girl. Still using the dollar store palette. So you can find nice eyeshadows. I seem to like LA Colors. I don't have any problem with that. I do not have a problem with it. I miss my chunka. Haven't seen him since last week. She doesn't live far. She lives not even 3 minutes by car. 15-minute walk away. 10-15 minutes. But with her, when she gets mad at my son, I get blamed because I should have raised him better. Okay? And I have went over there before, you know, trying to see him, you know, trying to say, I don't have anything to do with you and him. I just want to see the grandson. And she hasn't let me see him, and that's very, very hurtful. I remember when I came back from vacation. I came back from Jamaica. And I just wanted to see him, you know. And I went over there to see him, and she wouldn't let me see him. So it's very hurtful because I love him very much, and I don't want to get upset, guys, but I personally can't play her games, you know what I mean? And all I do is pray that God keeps him safe And one of my prayers is that he doesn't remember all this drama. I really don't have respect for women who involve the kids in the drama. And that, you know, she's young, she's very immature, and she feels like it's if my son doesn't want to be with her, then he doesn't love his son. How could you love your son and you don't love the mother? And she doesn't get that it's a separate relationship. I've tried everything with this girl. I've tried to mentor her. I've tried to encourage her because she's been through a lot in her lifetime. Her mother has been addicted to drugs probably all of her life, and she's still on drugs. I seen her at the 7-Eleven not too long ago, and she looked horrible. Now Chunk's going to be 3 next week, and I'm hoping I get to see him. You know, I can't think about it, and I can't let myself get upset. But I really, after this vacation, need to go and get my grandparents' rights. My son has equal custody, court ordered, but got to clean that up. He does not enforce it. What I mean is, the court told him on your days, you go to get the baby. And if she won't give him to you, you have to call the police and get a police report. The cops are not going to get involved and make her give him to you, but you just need to document it. And after you do that for a couple of times, then you can go and take her back to court. My son has gotten into physical altercations because she has older brothers. It's not, you know, I don't want my son going over there, getting it. Now people, as you can see what's happening, people are losing their lives over traffic accidents. You know what I mean? Do I want my son going over there, you know? And like I told you, I have went over there. It's just, all I can do is give it to God. All I can do, but it's really sad because he's very much loved, and you know, I wonder what does he think, you know, when he doesn't see his father. He's a daddy's boy. He loves my son. Trust me. My son comes before anybody, including his mama. I'm sorry, guys. I should have had this done. This cart is out of control. One day I'm going to show you guys how much stuff I have. Oh my God. Let me pause because I don't want you guys to wait. I'm back. Okay, we're going to go with these. These are my favorite. These are the color choice. Style is bold. Okay, I was saying thank you to Carmelita. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. She told me about some angel lashes, and she's going to be sending me some. So I really appreciate that. And they're human hair. Thank you. Because these are plasticky, but they look pretty. They look pretty. That's all that matters. I've been rocking with the Dollar Tree Sassy and Chic. Okay. The only thing is you have to be very careful with this glue. Putting it on because it goes everywhere. Seriously, guys. So you have to be very careful. It's so much easier with the brush on applicator. So much easier. don't know what I'm going to put on my lips. Trying to multitask while doing the waiting game. Just putting on the Palmer's cocoa butter. Dollar Tree find. Before I put on my matte. What color? I don't know. I gotta go through this card. It's so annoying. White, but as it gets ready, it turns a translucent blue. Wait a couple of more seconds. These are so pretty, guys. But I can't find them. I'm stocked up a little bit for now, but I've been to so many different Dollar Trees, I forgot where I found them, but it's not anywhere near my house. So I'm trying to think, where was I? But what I like about them is I don't have to layer them. You know what I mean? I don't have to layer them. That's what I like. But I do have to snip the edges off of these. These hard plasticky ones, if you don't snip these edges, it's going to be sticking you all day. Very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Extra glue, more than you would put on the band, but on the ends, extra glue, because that's where they lift up at. Let me pause, guys. Gonna be wearing the Metal to the Max LA Colors. I love the brown. Can you believe it's September already? It's a little bit too round. Beautiful. Just be careful if you're using tweezers, guys, because like I told you, I have poked myself in the eye. I have. Didn't do any damage, but I have. These are just so pretty. And for $1. Who cares if they're plastic? This is the Bonnie Bell retractable basic black eyeliner. I like it. No sharpening, no extra tools involved. Okay. Just going over the eyeliner with some green. Learned it on YouTube. YouTube University. That's what I call it. I haven't applied to have my account monetized. And some people might say, why? I don't know why. Because it's just not that easy, guys. You know? I don't even know. I say it's not easy, but I don't even know. But I have got so much knowledge from YouTube. It's like I'm grateful, right? I am. I am grateful. I fixed TVs, cars. Learned a lot. But I hope everybody has a nice day. I'm going to try to go in this day. I'm going to try. Can't make promises, guys. Being positive and thankful. Not thinking about what I don't have, but thinking about what I do have. I'm trying to pump myself up, y'all. I'm trying to pump myself up. You know? And that's it, guys. I'm gonna try. That's all I can do is try. And I don't know if that crap works. They say speak positive, speak life. So I'm gonna try to speak life and not be so negative and seem ungrateful. You know, I'm gonna try to work on that. But again, I thank you guys for your support. I thank you guys. I look forward to doing these videos. I look forward to the comments and interacting with you, my cyber family. And I'm going to get some clothes on. Have a good day.